top 5 things I would never do after being an optometrist. If you've been following me for a while, you know the basics, like I would never sleep in contacts, I would never use Visine, but let's get into a few lesser known things that can affect your vision. Number 5, bungee jump. This might upset some adrenaline junkies, but there is no world in which I will ever be bungee jumping. The force exerted on the body during rapid deceleration can cause some serious retinal injuries. Retinal hemorrhage, full separation of the vitreous from the retina, retinal tear, retinal detachment, macular detachment, foveal schisis, where the fovea splits apart, causing reduced vision. I personally wouldn't do it. As somebody who's nearsighted, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody else who's nearsighted either, because you're at higher risk for these conditions just to begin with. These are kind of rare after bungee jumping, but hell no. Number 4, on the note of bungeeing, I will never tie down a bungee cord without eye protection. I've seen so many injuries from a bungee cord snapping back, and somehow it always manages to hit the eye. It's like a freaking magnet. So I won't do it. Wear your safety protection if you're gonna mess with bungee cords. Number 3, I will never let a red eye go on too long without going to the doctor, because there's so many different things that can cause a red eye, like a bacterial infection, virus, fungal infection, amoeba, iritis, ulcer, allergies, dry eye. The sooner we get to it, the better, especially corneal ulcers or iritis. The longer those go untreated, the more havoc they can wreak on your vision. So if your red eye lasts longer than a couple of hours, go straight to the eye doctor. Number 2, go in the snow without UV protection. A lot of people don't think of the snow as high UV conditions, but you're exposed in 2 places, from the sun itself and also from the rays bouncing off the snow. I've seen a lot of cases of photokeratitis from the snow, so be sure to wear UV protection. Number 1 thing I will not do is rub my eyes. If you've been following me for a while, you know that eye rubbing is linked to keratoconus. It damages the thin elastic tissue on the eye, leading to floppy eyelids. It increases your risk of glaucoma because it increases the pressure as you push on the eye, and it can release more histamine, making your eyes itchier. But a lot of people don't think about rubbing their eyes whenever they get something in it. You're inclined to rub your eye to try to get whatever's out of there, and oftentimes this is how I see that people will make things worse. Something gets in and they went, I rubbed it, and now it made it worse. Either you've got something in there that can now cause corneal abrasions or get further stuck deep in one of the fornices of the eyes. Hope that helped. Follow for more eye tips.